What's up, all? The robe, itinerant here. The robe is here. Can you see the robe? Probably can't. There it is. There's the robe. The robe is here, but I'm probably gonna move the robe out of the way. So everybody, what's up? I got this Crossfire game going. It's my third in a little short kind of campaign I'm doing. I'm kind of still learning the rules, and so I might get some things wrong here. But if you know Crossfire, please let me know. Had some good people reaching out and giving me tips and ideas, and there's a lot of things that you can do to, make the game either more realistic or, well, not realistic, but whatever. So anyway, so what's happening here is, so it's the third battle with the 6th Airborne, and then some just regular German troops kind of in the counter-attacking mode in D-Day time. You can see my previous videos on the channel here. Basically, the Germans have to take three of the buildings north of here. So one of these, they have 3 of these 5. They're getting ready to assault this building here. It's been pretty much all my time has been spent here. And what I've really kind of came to realize with Crossfire is it's a real weird time compressed and kind of time fluid game. And as I just thought about, I've spent all my time focused on this one side. Well, some little things have happened over here that are affecting it. I don't know, it's just an interesting time compression that I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something that's getting ready to happen. An interesting time compression that happens here because there are no turns, and this all could take place within 5 minutes or something, or 10 minutes. So it's just, I think it's working a little bit more for me as I play it. So again, the Germans have 2 squads attacking 1 squad. I've added a Stug and a bunch of Piats to the British. They still have the same mortars, an offboard 120 for the Germans, an onboard 80, offboard 80. I do have a 6-pounder gun over there in case the Stug gets crazy, and maybe just to throw it in there to try it and practice shooting. See my video on tanks are pretty easy. Let me know who you are. I got 1 viewer. Thanks for joining me. Again, this is just going to be some meditative time. It's just, I want to play the game out, and it's fun to kind of talk it through as we're going here. So I don't know, and people, and especially Crossfire, didn't get a lot of love and play out there. So all right, so we're getting ready to do a close assault here. So basically, I've just been trying to overwhelm this building. And I've actually suppressed these guys twice with mortars, which is cool because I feel like or artillery or whatever. So I feel like that's the purpose. I had no luck with that last time, and I've done it twice, but he's rallied. It's pretty cool. So I've gone back and forth, flipped back and forth. Like they rally, and then they rally someone else and they fail. So then it's their turn, they rally, fail, and it kind of just goes back and forth. I'm just like, it's just stuff happening all the time. So, and I backed this guy up to maybe fire. What is this guy? Are they suppressed? No, they're just pinned. I backed this guy up. He did get shot at, but the Piat missed. And I was going to turn around and go after that building. So I'm like, they need some help over there. So, but they got it. All right, so close assault. And structures, buildings. Okay, so no one could fire at them. That's why this smoke was laid here, because this is the only unit that could see them and fire. They didn't. Now, here's some question I have. If they have Piats with them, and I just put a stand of Piats just to make it look cool. But if they have Piats with them, those Piats can only fire in the front 45 degrees. Oh, and I wonder if Piats can only fire once per initiative. I think so. Anyway, 45 degrees. And so I'm like, well, the infantry themselves can fire at 360. I don't know. So if you're going to fire 45 degrees, you're going to have to turn. One of their things is going to have to be to turn. So anyway. Okay, so let's finish the close combat, and then we'll look at if the weapons can only fire 1 time. Okay, so close combat. We've got 2 veterans, 2 regular squads, and because that's all that can fit in a building. This guy's just here not even supporting. I don't think he can even do anything. These two are contacting the building, so they're going to fight this one squad. So 2 against 1. They've got their platoon commander supporting them. They are suppressed in their veterans. So there's going to be some, coming and going here. So, okay, here we go. Let's see here. Make sure we get the die rolling right. So class combat modifiers. Target is a crew serve weapon. Green squad. Surprise, surprise. Okay, if greater than or equal to 1 squad is suppressed, +2 for the attacker. So I use little D10s here to do my modifiers. So +2 for the attacker. Each squad larger, another +1 because he's got 1 supporting him. Is PC involved? Last modifier would be 1, so now he's up to 4. Okay, so that's a 4. The British are squad is a veteran, so it's now a 1 modifier. That's it. So 4 to 1, they start out the roll. So let's roll 2 die. And roll gray for German, green for British. 4 and 2. So it's 8 to 3. So he is defeated. I already did lose my mortar. The British lost their mortar to some. What happened? They got some fire down here as they were crossing over. I was crossing over here to support this battle, and as I moved them from over here, they got zonked. Zickety zonked. Now the question is, do they consolidate and move in? I think they go into the building. I'm sure, and I do not think that gets fire. So the Germans retain initiative. And it doesn't really say here. Close combat. Modifiers. No, I'm going to assume, like in this case, they definitely go in the building. I mean, they were in the building fighting him, so now they're in the building. Only 2 squads, even though in here they could fit 3 squads, 4 squads in a building. Since they're only supposed to get 2, they'll go out here. And this guy just stays here. All right, so that's the closing. This is not going well for them. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get this tank up here to support the next battle. So, oh wait. Yeah, this initiative, okay, so here's something that kind of got me thinking about the time compression thing. This guy can only do one thing within an initiative. I honestly can't, I think he backed up. Actually, I think he did back up a long time ago. So he is going to turn, and this is all he's going to be able to do. So he turns, and now he's facing the building. So now when he does that, he could get fired on by this Piet again. But I think, yeah, assuming this Piet didn't fire, let's look at that real quick about Piets and bazookas and all that stuff. Vehicle gun. Any vehicle gun may move only once or fire once. So I think that is accurate. Bazooka fire. Yep. So he can. So he's going to fire. He'll fire at the. Now he's still in the front arc. So he's going to fire a light die and a dark die. So 1 and 3, so he missed. The question is, if he misses, are they marked? Okay. All right, so I think I marked them one time. They couldn't. So if you miss the Piet, it's like, so it sounds like Piets are like mortars and stuff. They don't need to, they don't lose initiative if they don't hit. I wonder if guns or those tanks are the same way. No, I'll worry about that when I fire. Maybe I should rally this guy. He's suppressed right now. That's going to take quite the. How close is his leader hit to him? I'm going to say he's not within a stand, and he's outside of the building. So to rally him, it's really not, I mean, so he's a regular, it's a 4, no, he's suppressed. It's going to be a 5+. If I fail that, I don't get to do anything else. So I need to think. Here's a little problem playing solo. I don't remember if these guys fired on this initiative. I'm gonna roll a die. If 5, 6, they get to do something. The 2, so we'll say they did, because this is after dinner. I stopped and went, had dinner, made dinner, cooked, did dishes, hung out with my stepmom, family, and read and did dish. You know, I've had other things going. All right, so the Germans did that. So actually, the Germans did that, and I guess I can start getting this side moving. So I could move my leader behind the building. You don't really get to take fire, so now he's right there. Now I will try rallying him. He's within a base, so he's going to roll a die. He gets a +1, gets a 5. He takes it off. That's amazing. Okay, so he's going to take a chance here. These guys are going to group fire into this building. Now this is going to take a chance of not getting something. So you have to suppress when you're doing a group fire. 2 1s, that's not going to do it. So now these 2 dice, I'm going to change dice. So I can change out the die. 6 and a 2, so he pins, but he's already pinned. Initiative changes to British. What I found myself to start doing is I go really fast and I start to forget things because it's an exciting game. All right, so this observer here, I'm using Windows on this side. I'm using Windows and stuff. No, actually, I don't think we need to worry about that. I don't think that's a rule, but at some point I might. Like if there's no windows, you can't fire, because blind line of sight would be cool, and I don't think that's represented here, so I'm not going to worry about it. If you know otherwise, if anybody knows otherwise, let me know. So who's watching? Anybody going to tell me? 3 people watching. Let me know who you are. Appreciate you guys watching. Little Sunday night fights here. Crossfire. British Airborne are trying to defend this town on D-Day. I'm saying it's the outskirts of the town of Ranville. Nope. Where did I see that? Yeah, here it is. Ranville on the east of like where the Orange Bridge and Pegasus Bridge is. They're defending it against a regular German squad. Now I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. So I think what I'm going to do is no one in that building. I've lost my mortar, so I definitely need to send this mortar up. So here, so he's going to get 3 dice into that building. Let's see what happens. Oh, dude, I just killed somebody. I rolled 2 5s and a 6, and he is gone. So we'll just take this guy out here. The defender would get to choose that. I don't know why you choose one over the other right now. That so rarely happens. And so that is a mortar, and so it's a kill potential of 1 squad. So I'm going to roll. Am I going to roll 3 die again? How does that work? I haven't had to do this. I don't think I did. Maybe one other time I had to do it. So what happens is a barrage hits a building. Well, not just a building. If artillery kills somebody, it gets to maybe suppress someone else. Kill potential. See 3 hits. Any other squads within 1 stand of the target of the guns are suppressed. If these other squads are already suppressed, they are killed instead. So wow. Oh, okay, that's even stronger. I think I rolled last time. So they are automatically suppressed. Very effective shooting there, Tex. So that's 8. He's got 8 left. That's super effective. All right, British. I am super tempted to go run up there. Right, so these guys are going to fire on this guy here. I've got to do something with him. So, oh, you know what? Let's have this heavy machine gun who can fire 3 dice into that building. It's going to go. Oh, 6 and a 5. Another suppression, a suppression. Just this, I have not seen shooting like this in my first few games. This game is proving to be a little bit more exciting. So I don't even need to close assault them now. That's crazy. So I just, in one initiative, I've eliminated 2 squads. Crazy. All right, well, that's not good for these guys. Now these guys will fire on him. He's protected, and 1 shot. Oh, you know what? That Piat does show a damage potential against people or against infantry. Let's see what that's about. One bazooka attack per squad. A failed phasing fire bazooka attack results in a loss of initiative. For active fire, they may still fire small firearms. Okay. Anti-tank rifles. Oh, no, it's anti-tank rifle. Well, so the stats for the Piat are this. 2 squads. So it's like they don't even get to roll. It's HE and it just says 2 squad. So like the stat for the Stug is I get to roll 4 dice and the kill is 2 squads. This is just 2 squads. Does that mean I roll 1 die? So I still roll to hit, I wonder? Interesting. The procedures. Okay, consult the HEF rating for example. Sherman has 4-2, 4 dice and 2. Fires at center to center, select a target squad and roll the appropriate number of firing dice against the K. 1 hit, pins 2, 2 suppressed, 3 hit. Okay, hold on here. When attacks, each gun has the number of dice and a kill potential, both based primarily on the high explosive capability of the firing. Consult the HE effective rating is the appropriate rating. For example, Sherman has tank 4, so they roll 4 dice and may suppress kill up to 2 squads if it hits. Well, this doesn't have anything, so I guess just 1. Let me look at a few more weapon. Let's look at a few more. So the Panzerfaust are all 2 squad, 2 squad, 2 squad, 4, 1 squad. Huh. Sorry, everybody. I'm just a little confused about what that means. So like an anti-tank rifle is 0 squad. So I guess it's just they roll 1. No, see, there's one with 1-1. So 1 die, they can kill 1 squad. Weird. Panzerfaust. Maybe they have to roll to hit and the penetration, but there's no. I don't know, boys. I'm not going to fire the Piat at them right now because I do not know what that means. So I need to find out what that means. Oh, we got some comments. Hold on. Feedback and say, Todd, the Brits lost the initiative when the Piat missed the tank. Page 19. That was reactive fire. Paul. Oh. Oh, man. Sorry, Paul. Cray. Yeah, that's Cray gun barrel. What's up? Oh, man, P-Box, I'm sorry you had to leave. So the Piat, they weren't under initiative. That was a reaction shot. So I think that's... But you're right. I did just read that they lose initiative. So I'm not going to... I wish you were here to tell me about the Piat shooting at the infantry. But right now, I'll just have them fire a normal 2 against the wall protection there. Oh, another 6. So a pin, I lose initiative, but that's crazy. So my first thing is to do, I need to move that guy, but I got to take buildings. So apparently I need to smoke out that. So I lost initiative. So now the German got it back. Smoke goes away at the beginning of their initiative. It's really tough to remember. I wonder if I need to put like smoke in front of them or something. You know, sometimes they put smoke in front of them. I might have to paint some up to make it look like smoke. All right, so it's the Germans' initiative again. I need to rally this guy and get him from cover, and I got to figure out how I'm going to attack. I think I need to take him think we need to. Oh, I could maybe take this building if I suppress this guy. So he can't see. So I need to move that. I need to move that observer, and I need to fire that mortar. So I need to rally. So the very first thing I'm going to do is fire this mortar. He's going to fire 2 dice into that building. I could smoke. Maybe I should just smoke. I have no smoke left. I have 10 shots left. That can't be right. I can't be out of smoke and have 10 shots left. So I have at least 9 shots. And I rolled, and I got a 4 and a 3, so he missed the arc. He does not lose anything, so now he's down to 8. I don't think the forward observer can be a target of fire if he's in cover. Can he be the target of proximity? I hate to turn this gun. So this tank is going to fire. I'm going to fire my first time at this building. And now we get to see, when they lose initiative and stuff, if he loses it when he fires it. So I'm going to fire 4 dice, 3 dice, because they're in a building. Let's just go ahead and roll it. Oh my gosh, 2 5s and a 6, so they're gone. This is the most effective shooting I've seen in this game. That building is now clear. Those Germans now, wow. Okay, so let's put a little So I remember he did something. Wow. Okay. Holy cow. So that's a big move. Yeah, the firing is. Someone said that. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's. So. Okay. All information adjudicates gunfire. Priority rules waived. Oh. The target priority rules waived for infantry guns and also half tracks on machine guns, fire groups, all turreted vehicles, turretless. When firing at vehicles, the initiative is retained if a kill results, otherwise it is lost. Similarly, a phasing player who is killed by a vehicle reactive. Okay, well, that's all works. I do need to get this pin thing, though. Anti-personnel fire. Consult the HEF rating. For example, when it attacks, each gun has a number of attack dice and a kill potential. Yeah, so it's kill potential just like the other one. Okay. So I guess the Piet. So let's look at the Piets again. So bazooka fire. Bazooka fire may be directed against vehicles only. Bazookas have an arc of fire. Following the same procedures, the squad may perform only 1 bazooka attack per initiative. Passengers are killed. APCs, half-tracks receive the suppressions, the effectiveness of the weapon. Okay, beautiful. So you can't fire on them. Okay, great. These rules are quite straightforward. Okay, so I think this guy, easy there, buddy. Oh, he can't move in there. So this guy is going to take that chance. He's going to move over here. He can see them. So like he fired. So I got to remember that. So he's going to move over there. Yeah, these guys will fire on them. So they have 360 degree when they're firing their infantry. He's out in the open, so it's going to be 3 dice. No hits, so he cannot fire. So now this is a thing that's tough. He cannot fire any return fire. This guy, yeah. He's going in. Rally, go in there. So he's going over here. He goes in here and takes this building. As soon as he enters the building, the machine gun cannot fire on him because he's facing the wrong direction. But now the Germans have 2 buildings. Is there anything that anybody can do? Not right now. The British are about to call. Wow, because of the way my light is, it looks like there's light in that house. Can you see that? They just turn off the lights. Oh, they just turn them back on. Okay, I'm crazy. Oh, no one's watching. Boredom out of that. This is an exciting fight here. Yeah, this guy's just gonna, I think, he's gonna move up here. I don't think he takes any fire because he's, all right, so he's moved, so he can't do anything. I think these guys will fire over here. Well, no, rally. Need to rally that guy and get him out from undercover. But because I can't do anything with him, he can only fire. A 3, he's pinned. I got my guy right there next to him. My house is moved. I think he gets that, and he's a 4. Let's make sure of that, though. Yeah, I think a pinned is easier. So he rallies that troops at a 4. So, yep. I'm sure he wasn't suppressed. Yep. Okay. So he's pinned. He's free to move. Now he can move and do whatever the heck he wants. So he goes like this. When he does that, can this machine gun see him? Oh my gosh, that is like, ooh. I don't know, man. That is close. So let me hold it center on this guy. So can I get to the center of the house? I can. It is like just skirting that house there. He's going to fire three machine guns at him. He does pin him, so he retains initiative. Man, I really want to fire on these guys. Are they suppressed? No, they're not. What's my best next action here? I want to move these guys, get them into this building. Let's do that. So when they're here, can anyone see them? He can't fire. I got a guy over here. This British guy needs to get the heck out of Dodge here. I don't think anybody can see him. So they're going to just move on over here. I know this is a huge building. Anyway. He's going to stay behind the building here. There's no need to get all crazy. I will be moving that tank. Oh, and he moves with him. So he's in there. This guy's, I got to get this guy out of here. He's going to rally again. So see what I'm talking about? He's rallying. Oh, failed. So initiative goes away. Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. So I can, that goes away. That goes away. He moved. It's all good. Okay. Let's lay, this machine gun is going to turn. And when he does, he takes fire from those two, just from, can you group fire, react fire? I think you can. Yeah, you can. So, all right, they're firing on only 2 dice each. So 1 and 3, 6 and 1. So he pins them. So that's a beautiful thing about Gross. So now he's going to fire 3 dice into this. Well, I don't care which squad. Nothing. He fails just at the right time. So I think now I'm going to fire this. I'm going to fire that artillery. So 3 dice into this building, spotted by him. Nothing. So nothing happens. It does have a smoke left. He can't see anybody, so he's gonna trunk on up here. Can anyone? Oh, okay, yeah, he's gonna stay behind here, so that Piet can't see him. Oh, I can't turn, so he's moved. So maybe I'll put a little smoke behind him here. This guy fired his artillery. All right, so this guy's gonna fire his lob this over into here. I could smoke, but I think I'm just gonna fire. So it's 2 dice. 5 and 3, so he pins. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing happens. So he's got 7 shots left. So he's fired. Let's remember that. And now this guy, so I really need to try to take these guys out. So he's going to fire two sets, group fire into there. It is German initiative. It's a pin. Nothing. So the initiative now turns to the British. He's already pinned. He's going to rally that pin. It's going to be real easy because he's right there. Except it's a 1, so he does not rally. It goes back to German. By the way, these all would have come off. And again, he's going to fire on the, let's use these 2 dice. 6 and a 5, a suppression. It's going to go on the HMG first. Dang, that guy, he's got 2 shots left, 1 smoke. Oh my goodness, fantastic. I need to move that British guy. He's going to rotate to face that building. That's all he can do. 45 degree. I don't know. Maybe he could. Probably not from the center, though. Before I do my assault here, if I do this assault, this is going to be game over. Huh? It's 45 degrees. And can I hit the center of the building? It is tight. It looks like I can. So he is going to fire 3 dice. He failed. He didn't get anything. The British, oh, dude. Ah, man, this is not good because they're going to rally this. Guarantee it. They have to. They have to rally this, get that suppression off. It's a 1. He fails again. Back to the German turn. You know what? He's going to fire again. He might. The 120 mm mortar has a chance to fire again. He fires. He gets a 6. He pins. So one of those guys pins. So the FO pins. So now the FO pins. He's suppressed. He's down to 1 shot. Probably should stop because I have to take. Well, actually, no. I just have to defend. If I can take these 3 buildings, I just need to defend, and the British need to retake them. So he failed. He got that shot. I think he'll go ahead and fire on this building. His 2 dice. Just pins him. Nothing again. So okay, these guys are going across. He's turning. Anything happen? He's moving. Anything happen? He's turning. Moving up. So they're going to, oh, there's a wall here. No, I'm going to say he's going to be able to hit one of these. So this guy does have line of sight into that alley. So he's going to be able to shoot this guy here. All right, they're going to, I could just have these 2 guys close assault, and he stays in this building because he can only fit that. So these 2 guys are in close assault. They're all going in. So boop. Doop. So they go against the wall here. Commander goes with them. And then into the building. So just do it like this. Burk. Burk. Okay, going against suppressed and FO and all that. So first, they're both attacking the crew-served weapon here. So this is going to be rough for the British. So target's a crew-served weapon, -2. So the British start out at a -2. There's no way to reflect that. Unless supported by a squad, they are not. They're suppressed, so it's +2 for the attacker. So the attacker gets 2. So it's now a 4 differential. So +1, so now he's at a 3. He's got his commander, that's a 4. He's a veteran, so he's now -1. So I'm not tracking that -1. Does that make a difference? No, I got it. So 4, -1. I think that's it. Again, let's roll this. Gray is 1, so he's a 5. -1's a 3. So that's that. So that guy's out. The machine gun is out, and I think the supporting guy, yep, he's out. And then the FO, when he comes in contact, he's captured and he's out. So these guys now have this building. The Germans are doing well in this. This is going so much differently than my other games. Again, it's so easy. I feel like I'm doing, and I don't mean the attack's easy. I just mean the rules are so easy. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So the Germans have now taken, in this video, 3 buildings. They've taken their objectives. Who do we got here? We've got okay. So anywho, bear with me just a second, please. Please hold. Sorry, gotta do something here real quick. Pardon me, make sure that sound didn't come up. So, hold on, everybody. Sorry, I gotta look something up here real quick. Do live music. Okay. Okay, so yeah, wow. So the Germans have taken that over. Holy mackerel! This is going very poorly for the British. Did he fire? Did I not fire those guys? How come I didn't put Cotton down there? I'm pretty sure I fired those guys because I tried to suppress them there. That's pretty good. I'm tempted to go over here. Well, no, I don't want to lose that building. Well, they can't not take that building. So if I go over here and get over here, that'd be good. So now they have 360 view. No, they can't do that. If they go here, they'll fire on them. Okay, so did he do anything? All right, so now he is going to, he's gonna turn and be like that. So now he could fire on him if he wants, if he misses. So it's gonna be gray and green, 2 and a 3. He does not get it. So nothing happens, but he did fire that Piet. The small arms can still fire. So I'm gonna put a little smoke on the Piet, and he moved, so he's good. He fired, he's gonna rally him. He does rally him. That's good. That's off. Can he see him in the open? That could be good. Every time I try to move this guy to do something, let's see if you can see him. Where's my laser finder? Oh, dude, he can totally see him. So okay, he's got the walls. Non-block line of sight. He pins him, so he loses initiative, but he does pin that guy. That's kind of big. The British have to think about what's happening. They've lost their commander. Does that mean the game is over? I think someone else can become the commander, but then they lose. I don't think you can replace the. You lose your platoon commander. I think you get to replace him. This is pretty crazy. This is a crazy game here. Move back up to one viewer. Yeah, this game is going so differently than the others. I might have to now start really looking into Steve Thomas's Balagan's site. Balagan? Sorry, Balagan. I don't know. Anyway, I got to find leaders. So I think it'd be cool if they kind of just maybe updated the formatting of the rules. I don't want them to change anything, like some other rules that are, like, were great, and then they change them. Like, what you don't, you didn't help it. Platoon Commanders PCs 2, page 2. Killed commanders. Other non-commit C target proximity. PC is killed, you may be replaced by one of two methods. Oh yeah, the appropriate CC. Okay, so it's not. May assume command. He then assumes the role that the PC permanently but fights as a CC and makes the squad only that. Alternatively, the player may remove one squad or HMG from that platoon and replace it at the exact location. Yeah, this is kind of an independent team. Well, it wouldn't do me any good to replace the whole squad. So I think the better part of Valor would be, I don't know, let's I mean, they've taken they would have to take a soul, 2 squads. I don't know, 2 squads would have to take, it's 2 squads against, It's British initiative, is that correct? Yeah, because I was seeing if I could replace. So I'm not going to worry about replacing the platoon commander. I do need to rally this guy. My rallies have been terrible. I got a 4. He rallied. Okay, so he needs to get moving here. But first, these guys are going to, I don't have any, man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. Wow, I'm like surrounded. All right, this guy needs to get up here into the fight. Well, we know he can see him, so why doesn't he just fire 2 shots at him and see if he can hit him? So here we go. He pins him, but they lose initiative. So now this is going to be tough. So can that forward observer see this building? Yes, he can. So now he's going to fire 3 dice. This is the last shot. My last shot of my 120. I need to get it. I need to get it big time. Pinned him. So that's it. That guy's done. You might as well just leave the table. Shoot. Oh, so he hasn't fired. He hasn't moved. He's going to rally him. Rallied. Oh yeah, he's going to fire the mortar at that guy. So mortar, let's pull those 2 dice and fire the mortar. 2 and 2, so nothing happens. It's not nice. So, okay, this is kind of coming back to. So can that building see that building? Okay. So now you can see them. So they're going to do a crossfire. They're going to fire all into this building. It's just 2 dice, 2 dice, 2 dice. So here we go. So dice. Nope. Nope. A pen. And 2 6s. So they are now suppressed. They retain initiative. That's huge. He did fire. This tank is now he's going to fire again. So he's going to fire 3 dice into that building. I mean, the Germans have their goal. They do nothing. Therefore, it shifts. Oh, that sucks. They were suppressed. He's going to rally. At 2, he does not rally. So it goes back. They're still suppressed. I got to take that team out. So these guys are going to close assault him. when they do that, so it's German initiative again. So if I run, yeah, so when I'm running into that building, this guy will get one shot. Oh no, he could continue getting a lot of shots. And can that guy? No, he cannot. So he's going to fire. So this guy's going to fire in the building again. Nothing. Okay, so they lose initiative again. Fired. They're going to rally. They will rally. It's just inevitable. Oh, it's a 1. They fail again. German turn. All right, well, they're suppressed. So this guy's can now go over here. He's going to tell everybody to move. So he rotated. Move again. So they move in here. They move in here. So now they have moved into this building. And he, okay, so he moved the first time. They moved to the building. Moved that time. Okay. He will fire on him. So that's 2 dice. That one, yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing happened. So he cannot fire now. Oh boy. He's going to fire. Let's move this guy up. He's right there. And now they're all going to group fire on him. He's in the open, so 3 dice each. Pin. Double 6 suppression. So now they get it again, but now they get to roll 3 more dice. So they suppressed him. So we know what's going to happen here. So they suppress, they go and they close assault. So now they all get to contact with him. So let's take that off. I think we know where this is going, but it might not, right? So he's suppressed. So it's let's get these right. This has gone very well for the Germans. I think having the tank definitely made a difference. The Piets weren't enough, so I probably need to pull that gun on here. I think the tank has done something. I think the tank suppressed somebody, right? So quite a change, a game changer there. Having 1 tank in there, so you definitely need to have some strong anti-tank weapons in there. All right, so crew serve weapon, no. Green squad, surprise, surprise. Suppressed, +2 for the attacker. So it's going to be the same. It's going to be +2. 1 for larger, 3. 1 for larger, 4. Commander, 5. The veteran is +1. And so I don't know. It could still. So it's a 1 against a 5. Where's my die here? 1 against a 5. So it's possible. Nope, wrong dice. It's possible. Oh, it's a 10-3. So they are wiped out. This did not go well for the British. They retained initiative, and so now these guys turn. It's just them left, so you know what they're going to go do. So they're going to move here, then they're going to move here. So the thing with buildings is only 2 people are allowed in that building. So blah, 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 they all move around, they go here. Now they're in the building, so it's going to be 4 now. This guy's back here to support it when he can. And so it's 4-1. Oh my gosh. So 9-3, again, destroyed, completely wiped out. That game went so differently than my previous Crossfire games. Way faster results. I guess that tank, the artillery was hitting like crazy. I was suppressing way more. Yeah, that went way differently. And I don't think the tank's overpowered, but you definitely got to counteract it with more than Piets. The Piets just couldn't hit anything. I mean, so, and you got to get to the back thing. So one of my things I was going to do with those Piets was move them around the table, but the Germans were on both sides. And Yeah, that was a tough one. So the Germans take the town of Ranville. I guess they kind of won the campaign 2 games to 1. I gotta say though, oh, that roof does not. That's not the right roof. I think it's there. That's not that one either. I gotta say, man, that is really fun. So Al Red Sox, hey, hello, Todd, in the chat listening for a bit before I hit the hay. Well, thanks, Al. So these are 3 channels here: Pete Bacchus, Al Red Sox fan, Gun Barrel, who's all watched. Check them out. So that's Sunday Night Fights. I think I'm going to shut this down and shoot a video. Thanks all who watched. Yeah, that went like swimmingly well from the German perspective. And unfortunately for the British, that did not go well. They had to cross a lot. Man, that was fascinating. So now a question would be, one way to help them is, oh, you know what? I think I did screw that up. I think they got to start the whole thing hidden. Oh, geez. In the woods scenario, oh, no, it's woods. So what you really want to do to help the British is they would start hidden, and then you have to either surprise them and just run into the building, or you recon by fire. That would have helped the British a lot. So next time I will use hidden rules more often, because it definitely kind of balances that out. Put that too big a roof on that building. Anyway, cool. So let me post a vid afterwards. Thanks all for watching, and we'll check you. Oh, someone just jumped on. Sorry to say I'll be leaving here soon, but I'll be shooting a follow-up vid, and it's been fun. 51. So probably 2 hours, maybe. No, I don't think it was even that long. It took me 51 minutes now, and it probably took me 30 minutes before when I was just playing about in the house by myself, not live. So that's pretty cool. I'll do a little review post this. So thanks all. We'll see you later.